Audio default. Great. Hello, hello. Cool. All right. Here we go. Going live in 5, 4. I'm actually going to let the camera scroll over here. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to In the Round at Herald Square. My name is Mark Aaron James. We have an amazing lineup of songwriters, and I can't wait to share them with you. And the crowd
Huzzah!
We're in the middle of Manhattan, and we're going to sing some songs for you. I always like to bring out something new just to make everybody comfortable because they can watch me mess it up. But this is a new song, and I dig it. I wrote it Monday.
All right.
So here goes nothing. Woo-hoo. Ooh, I got to put my capo on. That matters. Just noticed it wasn't on the key.
A key change after the intro.
I do this for a living.
Don't try it at home.
Woo, modulation.
That's what it was. It was a very minimal modulation. Stop that.
Oh, you're right. I need a capo.
How deep does the water have to get? Yeah, it's gotten to your knees. You can't accept it yet, hey. How deep till you know you're getting wet? How deep does the water have to get? You've been sheltered, baby. You've been warm. Somebody told you that there wouldn't be a storm. Think you're above it, baby. Yeah, you can't lose. Well, pretty soon the rain is gonna make you choose. How deep does the water have to get? Yeah, it's gotten to your waist and you can't admit it yet. Hey, how deep till you know you're getting wet? How deep does the water have to get? Devil's been whispering at you. He caught your ear. Devil's been telling you things you want to hear. He's not immune to water. Neither are you. Heeding the devil, something evil people do. Point at the clouds and say the sun is shining. Complain or whining is just putting on an act. Meanwhile, we all see that the water's rising. Look at the horizon. Face a simple fact. How deep does the water have to get? Yeah, it's gotten to your neck. You can't admit it yet. Hey, how deep do you know you're getting wet? How deep does the water have to get? How deep does the water have to get? Like we're gonna drown. How deep does the water have to get?
Yeah.
Woo.
New song.
All right.
Oh, thank you.
One day old.
I appreciate this. Amy. We got a smaller crowd than usual, so Amy has volunteered to be the crowd this evening.
Nice.
Well, this next young lady I'd seen around town a whole bunch, but I didn't really meet until we did Susie Mosier's show together at Birdland.
And now at the Green Room.
And now at the Green Room, and I've seen her all over the place. She was a member of the Bobs, who I'm a big fan of, and also just writes super cool songs. So I'm psyched she's joining us. Everybody give Amy Eckhart a big hand for Judy. A big Englund. Saying my name wrong.
Hello. Oh, I'm thrilled to be back in Herald Square, and not in a parade.
Are you in a lot of parades in Herald Square?
Yes. Mm-hmm. I actually did the parade one year.
Oh, the Thanksgiving parade?
Yes, I did the Thanksgiving Day parade because as someone from New Jersey, I'm obligated to watch it whether I want to every year, whether I want to or not. And I had the opportunity to be in the parade. I think it was 2011. And it was awesome. I was under SpongeBob.
Oh, nice. You're holding a balloon?
Yes, I was one of the balloon people under SpongeBob. And, we would round the corner of Columbus Circle, and people would scream and start they would sing that. What is the SpongeBob?
Who lives in a pineapple?
Right,
Who
right,
lives
right.
in a. And if you've ever heard, 100+ tone deaf people
Children
sing
sing.
that at once, it is chilling.
Here's a sentence I never thought I'd say to somebody in a friendly way, but I can imagine you under SpongeBob.
Let's also say that I escaped.
Okay.
And having done it, it was an amazing mass experience that I never need to do again. So I'm going to do a tune that is kind of the title track to an album that I made, and I think we all may know someone like this. It's weird. I have arms, so I'm trying not to be the queen, but instead be the jester. You didn't plan on Scranton, coming from Columbus to New York, but you broke out at a diner off the turnpike, a road with a fork. You were 3 credits short of the program, 3 credits from a degree. Nothing was standing in your way, no distractions, no emergencies. 8 projects on your desktop drums, no schedule, no goal. You left 2 peanuts in the kitchen, unshelled in a bowl. No adult wants just 2 peanuts. Did you think you were being nice? Eat all the goddamn peanuts. Jesus Christ. You never finish. You never finish what? Yeah. You never finish. You never finish what you. Nobody gives a rat's ass if you do or you don't. And I'd like to give a rat's ass, 'cause you probably won't. Can you do all the things you talk up? Are you a fraud or just afraid? It's time to climb out of the bed you never made. 'Cause you never finish. You never finish what? Yeah. You never finish. You never finish what? You never played the big cards. You never took your shot. We're still waiting to see what you've got. What could possibly happen if you saw something through? What you gonna do? You never finish. You never finish what? Yeah. You never finish. You never finish what? Yeah. You never. No, you never finish. You never finish what?
Exactly. I was hoping it would end that way. Or not end that way.
Or
as the
not
case
end that
is.
way. That is from my album called Finish.
I assume you finished the album, or was there still some?
Yes, actually, it was supposed to be a full album called Finish What You, and I actually prepared an entire campaign to finance it right before, the pandemic. Literally finished it in the campaign in February 2020, and then pandemic. So I didn't get to finish but I did finish an EP called Finish, and then my second one called Finish What.
We're getting the history.
Yes.
Well, this next gentleman is pretty brand new to me, but I run a writer's night in Jersey City, New Jersey, every 3rd Wednesday, the day after this always, and it's become a great little place to find new people. And Matt was, as we commented earlier during our sound check, has like kind of an old soul. I think he just writes from an interesting and cool place and has cool figure stuff. I'm glad Jane's here because you've got a good guitar player behind you who's gonna no pressure, but just know you're being watched.
I've
You're
seen
being
Jane and
watched
now
by
I'm scared.
Yeah, you're being watched by a very, very good guitar player.
See Jane watch.
But I'm psyched he's joining us. Everybody give Matt Ronert a big hand for
Woo!
Well, thank you for having me, Mark. Okay. Annie doesn't know why all the boys love her. At least that's what she says to me. She reeled me in to her regular rotation and spun me round for her to see. She'll make you restless and leave you breathless. Wednesday nights are for Adam. Thursday nights are there for Lee. Friday nights, they're for Brian. But she keeps her Saturdays free. But I'm the only one who knows I'm not the only one. They all think that they can have her. But me, I know the truth. Oh, Annie just keeps them around so she can occupy her youth. I'm the only one who knows where Annie's heart goes when they're gone. But maybe I ought to worry. She lays my body in the chair. All of Annie's boys had found some comfort there. 'Cause they're the only one that knows they're not the only one. Thank you.
Wow.
This is how I find out about Annie and me?
I'm sorry, Mark.
You couldn't have told me before the song?
What better way? That's the prettiest way to find out.
That was
I
the
have a hard
worst
time
way to
being
find out.
direct.
I'm not even mad. It was such a good song.
Right?
Yeah, I'm fine
If
with it.
if you have to find out at all, that's the way to find out.
Well, this next one, this is the other way I kind of cheat on these nights is whenever I book somebody well in advance, and I booked Amy well in advance, I say, who's somebody you'd like to play the show with? And she picked you.
I'm very flattered.
Yeah, so I got to find out about you post haste afterwards, and I'm psyched you're joining. This is Rob Paravonian, everybody.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here. So yeah, this song is unreleased, but it's one of my favorite new-ish songs, depending, it's a relative term. It's not as new as yours from yesterday, but it's as a solo performer, I travel a lot by myself, and I really enjoy people watching. So that's this sort of where this song started. She's at the bar, she sits alone. Wait, that's wrong gender. He's at the bar, he sits alone. He's on his phone as he nervously nurses a drink. A guy walks by, says, do you mind if I take this chair? He says, there's someone coming, I think. It's 6:30 on a Tuesday. Why can't I look away? I'm obsessed with this guy at the bar waiting for his Tinder date. She walks in and it begins. I lean in to see if there's any romance. She says hi and he says hi. I roll my eyes. Oh gosh, now they're shaking hands. Looks like a job interview. He'll never get hired at this rate. Oh, why can't we stop watching this couple on their Tinder date? And And by we, I mean me and the woman next to me, 'cause we're on a Tinder date too. We didn't want to sit around and just talk, so this came up as something we could do. We started role-playing as the other couple. It was double reverse, so we could be at our worst. We said awful things and had too many drinks. We laughed a lot and it got really hot. We went home as them and made love ironically, but we didn't know if these were real sparks. I mean, it was great, but was this really us? Was this passion or passion in quotation marks? Nothing was said as we lay in bed. We were in our heads. Did we have to keep being them? We could try to start over as ourselves, but I fear it might be too late. Oh, why did we start watching this couple on their Tinder date? We should have never started watching this couple on their Tinder date. Maybe they were watching us on their Tinder date.
Yeah.
Twist ending.
This is how I found out that you're the guy from that threesome?
No?
It's a discovery night for you, Mark. Yeah.
So I always like having somebody else funny in the, or not that I'm claiming I'm funny, but I tend to do funny songs. So usually there's somebody doing a very sincere ballad right before me, and I have to do something goofy. But you've allowed me now to do what I'm going to do next.
All right.
I'm in the middle, those who watch regularly know, I'm in the middle of writing a musical that is based in obscure people in photographs. But we've made it kind of a narrative where a girl is looking through a developer, developing these photographs, and that's why we're looking so closely at them. And the powers that be, it's going to be in this big festival, the Newport New Musical Theater Festival in August, and the powers that be have decided that this girl needed a song. So this is also from this last week, and I wrote her a song.
All right.
And this is kind of like the introduction to the gal who's a geek working in a photo lab. So this will be the second time I'm looking down for an entire song. After this, I'll look up and play songs I know. But this is the introduction to the girl who's like our guide through the rest of the show. Let me see if what key to be
Tempo
in.
issues.
I think I'm doing this key. Never mind what I did before.
We'll fix it in post.
I thread the reel with reverence, rinse it clean with care. The dance, dilute developer of pictures like a prayer. Measure mind what's meant to be, where light and darkness mix. I'll find the good and negatives, inventing what exists. The silence isn't silence, it's my sweat and blood and tears. The drip, the clock, the chemicals turn seconds into years. An image like a fossil, pressed in paper like a stone. And other people's lives become my own. What if the lens is never fixed on me? I'm just the one who sets and saves and hopes someone will see. In every frame I prove something was true. It's quiet, small, it's everything. It's everything I do. I don't chase the stars or name them in the sky. I just cradle moments captured by a camera passing by. A breath that's held in silver, all movement is inferred. I'm living in the darkness where the light is captured. It may be cold, a storm outside, I won't give a damn. A photo never answers back, it simply says I am. The world outside is shaking while I'm here on solid ground, where I can build, where I can shape, where silence makes the sound. I don't outrun the chaos or fight what I can't see. I've got my hands, I've got the light, So lock this door. I'm free. I know the world is waiting. I know I'm not immune, but give me time to fix it in this tiny, massive room. The grief is in the grayscale, where joy is crisp and clear, a testament to history that I can hold right here. I don't freeze the world in hope of shielding it from shame. I fix it so the fragile parts and memories remain. A whisper from the shadows, a name that went unheard, an image that is worth perhaps my word. No fanfare, no salvation, I am left here undisturbed. I come to life in darkness where the light is captured.
Lovely.
Some musical theater for you all.
That's very cool. I'm gonna bouncing off with a kind of vibe of looking out at things thing, and this is a tune from Finish What.
What are you doing here? What are you still doing here? Oh, Charlotte was crystal clear. Charlotte could not have been more clear. Nothing in the fridge has changed since you last opened the door. Nothing in your life has changed either. Are you Thomas? Or are you the ghost of Thomas? Which one am I here with tonight? Are you breathing? Or are you the ghost of breathing? Which one is gonna win the fight? Win the fight. Looks like it's you and me, but it was always you and me. Oh, she isn't coming back. Charlotte is never coming back. Everything you did for Charlotte was love, only love. Everything you did, I saw. Are you Thomas? Or are you the ghost of Thomas? Which one am I here with tonight? Are you breathing? Or are you the ghost of breathing? Which one is gonna win the fight? 'Cause I can't stay behind these walls forever, waiting for you to give up on you and Charlotte together. Are you breathing? Or are you the ghost of breathing? Which one is gonna win the fight? Win the fight.
I love how that went to chords I was not expecting a lot. Fun. So I should mention, you're watching the live streaming of a show that will be edited together regularly on the Milliron Studios YouTube and channel and Facebook and all that sort of jazz. So please sign up for us. You can find the Facebook group for In the Round. It's at In the Round, facebook.com/In the Round. And also, these guys are kind of doing this for free, but not really. We try and tip them, and all the money that we make tonight goes directly to these artists. And you can go to Venmo at In the Round. I don't know how I was able to get all these at In the Rounds. You'd think somebody would have gotten that before me, but they haven't. But
You would.
You go to Venmo at In the Round, and please, if you're independently wealthy, put $100 in there. And if you are poor, put $100 in there. I've got to pay these people.
I always say, you know, that money that you would spend like going to a venue and parking and buying whatever kind of minimum drink
Send that this way, or
thing.
even half of it.
You don't need that.
I'll also point out that if you don't have Venmo and you have PayPal, you can always go to Mark Aaron James at PayPal. You'll see a picture of me, and just put in the note that it's for the In the Round, and that will also go directly to these artists. Tyler and I don't take any money from the tip jars. Tyler Milliron owns Milliron Studios. We should all give Milliron Studios a big hand for having this event today.
You gotta queue up that
This is
thing.
a fabulous thing that we've been doing for a couple of years, so please do that. And let's get another song from Matthew.
Thank you, Mark. When I turned 7, my grandpa told me, son, this is the age of reason. Time to know right from wrong. There's no more excuses. You can't run away. You're gonna have to be a man someday. And a man stays when nothing's gone his way. Please just listen to what I say. Yeah, well, somewhere in my dad's shirts I got turned around, dragged out the closet when the fighting died down. I got slow on the uptake, slower on the draw. Wasn't half the man that my grandpa saw. But now I'm 21, and so full of regret. I'm fearing that the worst of it hasn't happened yet. I've got no excuses. I can't run away. This ain't the man I'd hoped I'd be someday. I got so afraid when nothing went my way. Everything I've done is a mistake I've made. Yeah, somewhere in my dad's shirts I got turned around, dragged out the closet when the fighting died down. I got slow on the uptake, slower on the draw. Wasn't half the man that my grandpa saw. But maybe up in heaven, the Father told the son, you could find a reason for who you have become. Maybe it's not useless. Maybe you could stay. I know that you can be a man someday, and I will pray just like your grandpa'd say. The age of reason ain't going anyway. Thanks.
Nice.
I have some good news for you. You haven't made your worst mistakes yet. Or is that bad news?
Well, I was going to say that could be bad news. You don't know what he's done already.
That's true. Oh, that's true.
I have a very dark past.
You
Amy.
are a fellow New Jerseyan.
Yeah.
So I have a pretty good idea.
Evan, just a heads up after Rob, we're going to get some pilgrims up.
Cool. All right, ready?
I'm ready.
That was wonderful. Yeah, that was a good song. So
That was awesome.
Thank you.
I think I'm gonna try to do a song that has some parental over under sounds to it. I live in
Over-unders.
I live in Brooklyn, and it used to be people, would, when the professionals that lived in the city, they would get married and they would have kids and then they would leave the city. That was the arrangement that we had. But now they all moved to my neighborhood, and so my neighborhood bar, I've seen a lot of parents there, and some of the parents even bring their babies into the bar, and it always freaks me out. But I realize I can't get mad at the baby. It's not the baby's fault. So I wrote this song from the point of view of the baby at the bar. So
Another song from the point of view of a baby at a bar.
or
The
from
market is so
written
flooded with these.
written
Added
by
to the-
someone at a bar.
The canon.
I'm a baby in a bar. Everything is so big. Daddy's drinking a beer. He won't give me a swig. This is a great place for me. With all this vodka and glass, every surface is wet. I know that I'll bust my ass. Well, don't blame my dad, he's not an alcoholic. We've been stuck in the house. I got the colic, my tummy hurts because my sphincters don't sphinx. I've been screaming for days and daddy needs him a drink. And I think the bartender's not happy with me, cause I don't know how to tip and I don't have ID. And all the guys here hate me cause I'm blocking their jocks, tripping all the ladies' biological clock, 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 clocks. I'm a baby in a bar. I'm a baby in a bar. I'm a baby in a bar. This place used to be cool. Now while I'm sitting here in a puddle of drool, and I think I annoy the bartender tonight. When she shakes up a drink, I just shriek with delight, cause it's shiny and it makes cool noises. I'm getting dirty looks and I guess I deserve it, but maybe they're all jealous of my bottle service. But I think it's cause I'm ruining their sense of mystique. This neighborhood used to be edgy, now it's Sesame Street. But it's not my fault, so spare me a scorn. I didn't choose this place, I was dragged here in a Bjorn. So before you take it out on me, stop and think. You all are here to get laid, where do you think that will lead? To a baby in a bar.
Yes.
I've been trying to get Bjorn into a song for years. That was
Bjorn,
fabulous.
run.
Yeah.
Tyler, will you
Bjorn, not
will
Bjork.
you mute me that I can unplug my cord?
My sphincter won't sphinx?
I did say my sphincter won't sphinx.
That is legendary. That is legendary. I wish I wrote that.
Oh, thank you.
We're gonna get Evan Panzer up here
I-
to be a pilgrim, As those who watch the show regularly know, we try and get good writers in the audience up to do a song.
Oh,
We got
thanks.
a pilgrim coming to the next round as well.
Yahoo!
All
I'm gonna
right.
give him my cable.
Thank you so much. Wow, it's even cooler from over here.
There you go.
Isn't it? This is so cosmic.
It is.
Yeah.
It's kind of almost like Laserium meets all the dorm rooms you were in where you're getting stoned meets, and they had
That's
all.
what we're going for.
Yeah, that's where when they we used to have one room called where you would have the freak box. It was called, and they'd put their bed over two bureaus, and you could go inside the freak box, and there were all there were these kinds of lights, and there would be a painting that had
Like a black light? Oh.
Yes, a black light painting that would glow in the dark, like Velvet Elvis type art.
Right. Nice.
And
We only
so-
have an hour and a half. We started talking about all the times you got stoned in college. We're going to be here for days.
I love it.
That's true.
I love
Years.
it. What's up, guys? My name is Evan Panzer. I'm super excited to be here. Thanks, guys. I've been enjoying from the audience so far. It's been awesome. I'm a singer-songwriter. I'm working on an album right now. So this is I can see myself. Amazing. So this is the first song off the album that I'm working on currently, and this is the acoustic version. It's usually like an electric piano-driven version, but a lot of times when I play it live, I like to play the acoustic version because this is kind of how I wrote it in 2019. It was like the third song I ever wrote. So, and it's still sticking around. So this is called "Talk It Out." I've been waking up at 3 a.m., holding my breath and steady your hand. Well, I just wanna be with you. Tell me what I got to do. So I wake up and check my phone to see if you responded, but I'm all alone. Well, I just wanna be with you. Tell me what I got to do. I can't wait for you to be the one I'm holding. 'Cause my heart's already stolen, and I just know that if we spend the night together, everything could turn out better. Whoa, can we just talk it out? Just you and me. Lay our feelings on the table, and then maybe we'll be able to talk it out. What do you say? I'm so sick of being childish. Maybe we should just confront this and talk it. I could sit forever still, watching you smile and listen to you. Well, I just wanna be with you. Tell me, do you want me to? Getting lost in your atmosphere. I'll try to stay grounded whenever you're near. Well, I just wanna be with you. Tell me what I got to do. I won't wait for you to be the one I'm holding. 'Cause my heart's already stolen, and I already know that if we spend the night together, everything could turn out better. Whoa, can we just talk it out? Just you and me. Lay our feelings on the table, and then maybe we'll be able to talk it out. What do you say? Oh, I'm so sick of being childish. Maybe we should just confront this and talk it out, talk it out, yeah. Talk it out, we should talk it out. Talk it out, talk it out, yeah. Talk it out, we should talk it out, talk it out, yeah. Talk it out, we should talk it out. Talk it out, talk it out, yeah. Talk it out, we should talk it. I've been waking up at 3 a.m., holding my breath and steady your hand. So finally you know the truth, baby, now it's up to you.
Wow.
Thanks, guys.
That was awesome.
I'm like a done plug.
Some Bruno Mars vibes there.
Ooh, I love Bruno.
Like really smooth.
Safe unplug.
Wow.
Thank you.
Do you want to sit in my seat and play something now?
I met Evan doing a Mother's Day show on Mother's Day, or day before Mother's
It's a
Day.
good day for the show.
Yeah. What to play? All right. What to play? I think I'm. I was telling everybody I did a concert recently where the person who was paying for the concert got to pick all the songs, and I got to do a bunch of songs I never get to do. So I kind of have these songs that I was like, oh yeah, that was a cool song. This song, a fraternity brother of mine ran a law firm. He became super big in law and had a mansion and hired me to do a concert. He said, I'll only host this concert if you will write a song about how boring Stamford, Connecticut is. Because they were doing a deposition.
7 of those songs.
Well, yeah, exactly. They were doing
Another
depositions in
song
Stamford, and they had to keep going out to Stamford, and they were just miserable about it. So he paid me. This is the only time I've ever been paid to write a song. Like, that's not altogether. I've been paid to write a lot of songs, but I've never had somebody like say, "Here's what it has to be about." And also, it offends everybody from Stamford, Connecticut.
I
So,
love it. There's no bad press.
so this is my guitar back up, by the way, Tyler? Yes. Yeah, lovely, ma'am. You know me so well. I didn't choose this job kinda chose me. It isn't who I thought I was or who I'll be. I thought a salary meant that there would be champagne. They're sending me back out to Stamford once again. I saw my movie set in New York, London, France. I took to heart the adage, sit it out or dance. The choice was obvious, it isn't hard to find. Who gets to dance when you're just wasting Stamford time? La 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 la, wasting Stamford time. Blah la 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 la. It's not the best or second best, but there you go. Sent to Connecticut, keep expectations low. The boss assures me it will only be 2 nights. But leave your schedule open, let us book the flights. A business traveler, adventures near and far, turned into tarmacs, taxi lines, and airport bars. Have I rung out this corporate ladder that we climb? Each step requires another hour of Stamford time. Blah la 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 la, wasting Stamford time. Blah la 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 la, blah la 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 la. So if you're wondering why I haven't been around, I'm just a ghost drifting at home from town to town, along a tour of places I don't want to be. And Stamford's just another place I had to see. I saw my movie set in New York, London, France. I took to heart the adage, sit it out or dance. My choice was obvious, it isn't worth a dime to gain $1 million if it just buys Stamford time. Blah la 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 la, wasting Stamford time. Blah la 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 la, wasting Stamford time. Blah la blah la blah blah blah. Blah 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 blah. My apologies to Stamford, Connecticut. I've never been. I've driven through, but I think it's probably, judging from the Wikipedia, it's accurate.
I don't think I've ever known anyone from Stanford.
I don't think you're missing out.
No.
Anyhow,
All right.
apologize. If you pay me money, I'll write something evil about your town as well. That's the moral of that story. Play us a song, will you, Amy?
Yeah, I'm thinking of taking us on like the leftist of left turns that I possibly can from
right.
the funkiness that has invaded this room.
Put on your seatbelts, everybody.
In an awesome way. We're going to move out of the world of funk and into the world of the ridiculous.
All right.
Yeah. I'm going to try and be brief about this. I during the pandemic was in a bunch of writers groups, and we would give each other prompts to write to. And the prompt for this was the name of any Academy Award nominated movie. And I chose something that was nominated for sound editing at some time because it was the only name that struck me as something that I wanted to write about. Note to self, might be a good thing to see the movie before you use its title in your thing, or maybe not.
How did you get to where you are, sir? Did you rise up through the ranks? How did you get to wear that star, sir? Guess I respect it, but the rest of you, no thanks. Just 'cause your shirt is tight and golden, you think you own the freaking ship. This Starfleet grad is not beholden. As to your future, here's a tip. It's blanks you're shooting from that gun, jerk. You're Dunkirk. Ensigns who posted here before me said there's one thing I ought to know. The captain's eyes would soon explore me, and he would try to boldly go. And he did ogle me in sick bay, and on the bridge made kissy noise. It's always let's act like a dick day. Even in space, boys will be boys. But you're no longer such a young Turk. You're Dunkirk. Horny frat boys never cracked a book. I'm a scientist. Who cares how I look? And what's this cocktail waitress uniform? I think I see a pattern. You'll get me to bend over so you can see all the way to Saturn. Kind of still got it. That was an A, people. Yeah. I had hoped it was an A. But I'm inspired now by Venus. You will intimidate no more. Pack up your interstellar penis. You aren't going where no man has gone before. Your phaser cannot even stun, jerk. While I'm walking down the halls, I am not looking at your balls. I study planetary fog. I don't need the captain's log. I have an actual job to do, and I'm not interested in you. Quit your stalking and your skulk and take a lesson from your Vulcan. This shit was never any fun, jerk. You are Dunkirk. I'm serious, Tiberius.
Nice. I'm proud of you for not going to Uranus. Because it was just too obvious. And honestly, you know,
obvious.
you know how I like to say that you try and keep a theme to around. I have a Star Trek song, so I will.
Of course
when it
you
comes
do.
around to me, I will do mine.
Of course you do.
But now we'll hear your Star Trek song because your style really does scream Star Trek
Yeah.
to me.
I'm really more of a Star Wars guy.
Oh well, there, yeah. Well, may the Force be with you.
What?
No.
Okay. Slow Siento. What's that over there in Frank's yard? Beneath the lily pad in the pond. Should we go and sneak over there? See all the pretty colors it has on. We're making rings out of acorns, skipping stones on the lake, picking berries off the bush. All our shirt fronts could take. Brother and sister day is here. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do, Mark?
I've heard the song before, but I can't say I know the lyric.
What are we gonna do?
Anyway, just start the chorus again and see what happens.
Yeah. Mom, I'm sorry.
We'll fix it at the end.
Brother and sister day is here. What are we gonna do? Oh yeah, we're gonna pretend that we can disappear, or share who the who. And when you cry, I will ask you why, and I'll do whatever you want me to do. Well, it wasn't what I wanted to hear, but you said it all the same. You said it's okay now, you can cry, as I called out her name. You said, brother and sister day is here. Here's what we're gonna do. Go out walking on the pier and howl at the moon. 'Cause when I cry, you will ask me why and do exactly what you can do. I'm sorry I didn't call you sooner. You know, I never know what to say. I was hoping you'd have a daughter to teach your boy how to play. It reminded me of playing 2v2 basketball with our imaginary friends. We were on the same team, and we'd always win. But brother and sister day is here. Here's what we're gonna do. Pretend that we can disappear and share who the who. 'Cause when you cry, I will ask you why and do whatever you want me to do.
The dramatic pause in the middle is a brave choice, I think.
Yeah. Definitely brave. Like Captain Kirk. and
Yeah.
his
Oh, I see. Yeah,
confederates.
yeah, yeah. You brought it around. There you go. Yeah. I'm gonna do my Star Trek song before I get Jane up. So she's got two. You got a 2-song warning, Jane.
All right, yeah, that was so nice. I think I want to do the song that I mentioned before. Involves a little singing along. If you guys are interested in helping me on the chorus, the lyric is whoa, 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 ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
For those of you at home, practice your whoa,
Whoa,
whoa.
whoa. So yeah, that's it. It's very simple. You'll know it. You'll know it when you hear it. And this is one of my favorite songs as far as arrangement goes. When I put it on like the studio version of it, because I do my own arranging, and it's very Tom Jones go-go disco kind of vibe. And the song is about how when you travel overseas as an American, people treat you differently depending on who the president of the U.S. is. Like I traveled during the W years, and I was in Edinburgh like 2007 or 8, I think it was, and got some grief. But then I traveled during the Obama years, and these Italian dudes, just all they wanted to talk about was Obama and how cool they thought he was. And then there were years after that. And they're happening again. So this song is sort of about that. So yeah, that's... When I go beyond our shores, I have to answer for the orange man's view. I don't have the ability to explain what they see on their evening news. These jerks on TV do not represent me. Oh no, they're just embarrassing, arrogant national fools. And being lumped in with them is just cruel. It's covered. So when, whoa, whoa, she asks me if I'm American. Whoa, whoa, I know she'll judge me if I say I am. Whoa, whoa, so I say that I'm from somewhere else. And when, whoa, whoa, she hears my accent and she asks again. Whoa, whoa, I'll say that I learned English watching Friends. Whoa, whoa, and I swear that I'm from somewhere else. I have but few vacation days. I'm American, we get like 4. I won't throw them away explaining his crazy ways. In a world filled with rage, I don't want to engage. I can say I dissent, but instead I just set it aside and point to my maple leaf pin with pride. Get one of those if you're traveling in Europe, it helps. And so it comes, whoa, whoa, to the point where she asks where I'm from. Whoa, whoa, I tilt my head and then try to play dumb. Whoa, whoa, then I swear that I'm from somewhere else. All right, here comes the dance breakdown. Irrational and irate, he's on another tirade. All his bitching and complaining, it can be so draining. 'Cause you're stuck explaining all of the shit that he says. Man, camera, person, I don't know. And when, whoa, whoa, she asks me if I'm American. Whoa, whoa, I say I can't believe we're doing this again. Whoa, whoa, and I swear that I'm from somewhere else. And when, whoa, whoa, she hears my accent and she asks again. Whoa, whoa, I'll say that I learned English watching Friends. Whoa, whoa, and I swear that I'm from somewhere else, somewhere else.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is one of those picks a medium? Can I borrow one for a moment?
Sure.
Thank you.
If that's your gauge.
Yes. All right. So I have to give writing credit to Bob Odenkirk and his writing partner in that this is a Saturday Night Live skit that I set to music,
Ooh.
but then put on my album. And it is William Shatner speaking to a Star Trek convention, which William Shatner actually did on Saturday Night Live, which was hysterical.
I remember this guy.
And this is pretty much the script, almost exactly,
Ooh.
set to music.
And Bob Odenkirk did it.
Bob Odenkirk wrote it.
The
The script. I have moved some things around to make it work, but
Transported them.
so I co-write with Bob Odenkirk.
As twir.
Very
Yes.
well done, yes.
Oh.
And then after this, we'll get Jane up. Before I answer any more questions, there's something I wanted to say. Having received all your letters over the years, and I've spoken to many of you, and I know some of you have traveled hundreds of miles to be here, and I just have to say, get a life, will you people, for crying out loud. It's just a TV show, it's just a TV show. You've taken an enjoyable job I did as a lark for a few years and turned it into a colossal waste of time. I mean, how old are you people? And what have you done with yourselves? You must be almost 30. Have you ever even kissed a girl? Kiss a girl. There's a whole world out there. When I was your age, I didn't watch television. I lived, so get out of your parents' basements, move into your own apartments, and grow the hell up. I mean, it's just a TV show, damn it. It's just a TV show. You've taken an enjoyable job that I did as a lark for a few years and turned it into a colossal waste of time. I mean, how old are you people? And what have you done with yourselves? You must be almost 30. Have you ever even kissed a girl? Wait, don't go anywhere. Of course, that was a recreation of the evil Captain Kirk. Yeah, that's right. From episode 37. It's called The Enemy Within. Yeah. The Enemy Within. So, thank you. And live long and prosper. And everybody, set your phasers on stun, because this convention's moving ahead at Warp Factor 9. Yeah, Warp Factor 9. You've taken an enjoyable job I did as a lark for a few years and turned it into a colossal waste of time. How old are you people? What have you done with yourselves? You must be almost 30. Have you ever even kissed a girl? Kiss the girl. Live long and prosper, everybody.
I want to say that you really took control of the bridge.
I appreciate it. Engage. We're going to get Jane Bale up here. She is a fantastic singer-songwriter who often joins us for Pilgrim Seeds. She's, if ever there could be something completely different than what I just did, it would be Jane.
Awesome.
Which I'm excited about. Am I muted, Tyler? You are. I am. Lovely. I was going to get the stool over there. Oh, you brought a spool.
No,
That's probably better?
That,
Okay.
but I'm not sure because last time it wasn't. So it had to one.
We have a variety of things for you to put a foot on.
Okay, I'll try that. Yeah, okay.
You want it the shorter way?
Oops, this is good.
All right.
Oh wait, let me see. Yeah, the shorter way.
Okay, so like this.
I know it's very. I think that's. Oh yeah, it's perfect. Okay.
Well, I'm gonna plug
Thank you.
in there. Here, Tyler, will you, you're on the right side for
got-
that.
Your crowd awaits. Jane.
Okay. Jane, everybody.
I'm feeling really wired here. No, it's behind me. Yeah, that's probably better. Oh gosh, I. All right. Well, Mark wanted me to play this new song, so yeah. So I thought, okay, I won't argue. I thought about it, though,
That's the spirit.
and I was thinking of arguing, but... All right, it's called All That Once Was Real. And my name is Jane Biela. He mispronounced it a little. That's okay. And I wrote this song recently, so... let's see. Wait a minute. It's in my way. Time, 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 fly away on wings I will give you. I'm falling from the graces of my own by terrible places I have known. Time, 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 fly away on wings I will give you. I'm hiding in the shell of disbelief from a lie that spoke so well to hide my grief. Winter has left for scarring across the sky blue, while love pretends to anger what we never knew. Time, 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 fly away on wings I will give you. I've shattered every reason I could find that never can explain what once was mine. Lately, the light has taken all the color it can steal, replacing for the stranger all that once was real.
Nice.
Thank you.
I heard that. I'm like, you have to come play that.
Thank you for letting me share my song.
Oh, that was great. Yeah, I'm glad you didn't argue with him. That was wonderful.
And I love hearing all of you. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thanks, Mark.
Jane Bale, everybody.
Wow.
Hi, Ayla. Sorry, I'm pronouncing incorrectly.
Wow.
Hi. I haven't said Steve Shacklin's name right in 20 years.
All right.
No pressure, just follow that.
Jesus Christ. And I'm going to do one of the ones that I don't play a lot. It's on the new album, and I just started playing it out. So don't make too many funky lights changes, because
Yeah.
because you'll pay for it.
Don't limit Tyler's light changes. That's all he has.
Well,
Look
as
at him
long
being a
as-
diva back
As
there.
long as you keep actual light up here.
Hey, I'm going to mention again before Amy plays. There we go. So this is
I'm paying.
Yeah. The way we pay these folks is via Venmo at In the Round or at my PayPal, Mark Aaron James. That's Mark with a K, 2 A's and Aaron James. And just put in the notes. And all the tips, all of them, go to these 3 players. So please, please, please donate what you can. Because tonight we don't have much of an audience in the crowd. So they're not going to get straight cash. So you got to do it. You got to do it.
And my cats are hungry, so
I'm a starving graduate student.
Exactly right. He's studying physics. You know how expensive that is?
I don't.
Oh, well, that's neither.
But
Nobody
the
does
costs
yet.
are non-monetary.
you
It's
pay
all
for
mental
Adam.
English. Let's hear it, Amy.
Okay, so this is on my my new album, which is called Finish What, which actually was mainly recorded in Iceland.
Whoa.
Really?
I kid you not. But I can talk about that some other time. Okay, this was inspired by an X-ray.
I see a theme developing.
So I'll see you on the other side.
Born with a burden, stuck at the start. Tried not to let it govern his heart. Told he was different, a big ugly bear. He never questioned, life wasn't fair. Down on Crooked Foot Lane, Crooked Foot. What's in a name? A Crooked Foot Lane. Wrapped all the fractures in surgical tape. Downloaded directions on how to escape. Standing was painful, but so was the floor. Somebody should tell him there's no lock on the door. Down on Crooked Foot Lane, Crooked Foot. What's in a name? Down on Crooked Foot Lane. Too much time talking to an echo. Got too cozy in the trap. Too much junk mail, not enough letters. Too much nothing from the tap. Oh, Crooked Foot Lane is not on the map. Will he or won't he? All up to him. Stumble to sunlight, stay safe in the dim. Hobble to water, die in the drought. Get in the Chevy, time's running out. Down on Crooked Foot Lane, Crooked Foot. What's in a name? Down on Crooked Foot, Crooked Foot, Crooked Foot. Get in the game. Down on Crooked Foot, Crooked Foot Lane, Crooked Foot, Crooked Foot Lane.
Thank you. And on my record, it's like a whole like Steely Dan-ish vibe.
I can hear the
band
horn
with,
section.
Thank you.
Let's look at that.
There's not more?
Yeah. Ooh, I sense some tuning going on.
Tuned.
Oh man.
We tune because we care.
Not yet.
Not quite yet. Yeah.
We don't quite care yet. That's what Dan Navarro used to say. He used to say, I'm tuning because I care what's going to happen.
Those pesky thirds.
Ooh.
That's helpful. There are books upon my shelf, full of words and nothing else. The stories I've deleted. And there are lessons to be learned from the words that you have heard. But I don't believe them. I don't need them. And we can be on our own. If you wanna. In this land of fantasy, you can count that's where I'll be. The real world, I don't need it. Look how far we have come. I don't remember the setting sun. I think it has retreated. But I don't need it. 'Cause we can be on our own. If you wanna. And I know I have always shown that I wanna. 'Cause the world can turn, but so can I. The world can spin round, but so can I. The world will be spinning. It always will. But when you need me, you can count that I'll be still. And we can be on our own. If you wanna. How to ruin 2 minutes in 1 second.
And, just call it jazz, and that was perfect.
It's jazz, baby.
It is now.
You like jazz?
Nice.
We're gonna do one more round after this, by the way. I just want to
Okay.
thank everybody. By the way, if you're watching this for the first time, you haven't watched this before, please go find Milliron Studios on Facebook and In the Round on Facebook, and follow us, and you can find out when we're doing this. And if you'd like to be in the studio, we do this every third Tuesday, and it is free, and you can come and cheer along. And if you want to sing on this, you can send me, Mark Heron James, on Facebook or at In the Round, and just message that place and send me some links to your stuff, and we'll get you put somewhere.
Cool.
You too can be in this cool ass, funky, shiny
TV studio.
box. It is so cool.
It's like the garage
Seriously.
of your fantasies when you were in a garage band. You're like, this is what you want it to be.
Yes, it's totally glittery and glam, and there's even stuff fake growing over here.
Cool.
Oh no, that Tyler planted that.
Nice.
Go ahead, Rob.
I did.
leave Tyler heads up. This one's going to be finger picking, so it might be a little softer. This is I wanted to do at least one song from I have a non-comedy project called The Green LEDs. I have stickers. You guys want stickers? Here, I have a sticker.
I have one on my laptop.
Nice.
Put
Yeah,
a
so
sticker
I
on
put.
the wall behind you. Definitely.
Oh, awesome! Thank you. I love. Yeah. So yeah, shiny stickers. The green LEDs. It's mostly like power pop and post punk, but this is a jazzier, mellower one that's on the most recent LEDs album that I did. And it is like, it's one of my favorite songs to play, but I've never actually played it out because I usually am booked on comedy shows. So I thought this would be a good chance for me to play it outside of my apartment for the first time in like 4 years. Anyway, thank you for allowing me to do this. Nights by the firelight, so gentle that it might just slip my mind what we left behind. Days drift by in a haze. Days drift by in a haze. I haven't found a way to stop them yet. Sometimes I just forget that it's a great big beautiful world that we're too dumb to deserve. On Judgment Day I hope they grade on a curve. Despite the things we say, I hope we find a way to stay in this great big beautiful world. The breeze sifting through the trees reminds me that the seasons come and go while we shuffle here below. The sun shines on everyone. It warms me as I wonder what we are. A wish around a star. It's a great big beautiful world that we just stumbled upon. We act cool, but we'll miss it when it's gone. Despite the games we play, I hope we find a way to stay in this great big beautiful world. This beautiful world. This beautiful world. This beautiful world.
Gorgeous.
Little change of pace.
You've inspired my last song.
Ooh, all right.
Tyler, I'm going to plug myself back in. Safe?
Thumbs up.
So I'm gonna do something serious with a little wit in it.
All right.
I fall, I stumble, I rush, I crumble. Precisely what I'm supposed to do. The human body is mostly made of water. Let that fact wash all over you. I veer, I babble, I dip, I dabble. Sometimes I gather in a pool. The human body, it's mostly made of water. It's something that they taught us all in school. I promise that I'm not making excuses. When it comes to me, you just get what you get. The reason I let all this loose is I cannot hide the fact that I'm all wet. I search, I gurgle. Finding the right word will be a chore that I must muddle through. The human body, it's mostly made of water. Perhaps that's why I do the things I do. I drip, I puddle. When mixed with soap, my suds will make you feel cleaner than you were before. The human body is mostly made of water. If you want to even up the score, let's drink it up and mix a little more. 'Cause after all, that's what a body's for. Would anybody care to go for a swim?
Nice.
A little sweetness.
Yeah.
This is going to be Amy Englehart's last song with
And
us. Everybody give her a hand.
Woo,
for doing
Amy.
this.
Thank you. I was going to do something, there was a sing-along that was funny, but after that, I feel like I have to do Deep Blue Sea because
Oh.
I have to, which is a song I usually close with, but I didn't do a sing-along, sadly. So
Tyler just made you blue for the Deep Blue Sea.
there you go.
You're a genius. A genius, I tell you.
Let's keep this thing afloat.
Whoa.
So this is based on a true story. I heard an interview with the guy who inspired it. He had just published an astonishing book of photos. He's a wildlife photographer, marine photographer. And when he was describing the photo that I'm going to sing about, he began crying in the interview. And then the interviewer started crying. And then probably everyone who listened to it started crying. One of those NPR driveway stories, as they say, where you can't leave the car until it's over. And I came in and immediately wrote this because it's something that I think we all need to think about. I like the message of it. We need to be watching out for each other these days. We need to be aware of our surroundings and take care of each other. So thank you all for sharing today. It's been wonderful. And thank you for tuning in. And let's be good to each other. Hundreds of miles from landfall, in the cold, wet, infinite blue, my job is to photograph wildlife, and I am here studying you. You are a large wild predator. I'm your small possible meal. Though I have watched you for hours upon hours, I can assume that I know what you feel. Because you're you, I'm me. You're beautiful. I'm beautiful, sure. But you need dinner and I need a photograph. You're you, I'm me. Here on the deep blue sea. Here on the deep blue, dangerous sea. Yesterday you caught a penguin with your giant, incredible teeth. You gave it to me, but it got away 'cause I'm slow and it's not what I eat. You did this 4 times with a live one. Then you offered me one that was dead. I suddenly knew you thought I couldn't feed myself, so you provided me my daily bread. Because you're you, I'm me. You're beautiful. I'm beautiful. Sure, but you need dinner and I need a photograph. You're you, I'm me.
forced to connect every day, interact with the rush and the madness in a very unmeaningful way. And your picture hangs in my kitchen to remind me life is real. And it fills me with infinite gratitude for the faraway, wild, indescribable blue, for the gesture of kindness, simple and true, for the gift of a meal, for the heart inside you. You're beautiful. I'm beautiful. Sure, we both got dinner and I got my photograph. You're you, I'm a me. Here on the deep blue sea, here on the deep blue, dangerous sea. You're beautiful. You're beautiful.
Ooh, gorgeous. That's a pretty song. Do your song about a whale. No.
Yeah. Sail away with a.
This is going to be
Take it
Matthew
away.
Gronard's last song with us. Everybody get Matthew a big hand for joining
Yeah, thank you. Amy, tell us about one more time you guys done in college while I tune one more time.
us.
Tell
Well, I
us.
can also say this. Tomorrow, most of us are going to be in Jersey City singing
Yes.
at Under the Boot at
Yes.
Boots and Bones, which is right off the Grove Street station in Jersey City. So
It's
if you're-
awesome.
If you happen to be streaming and want to come sing, it's an open mic, so you can come and sing with these people, or for these people, I should say,
Or at them.
Near them.
or at them, or near them. Yeah.
Pick your preposition.
But yeah, whatever you find is most effective for you.
Choose your experience. Under the boot in Jersey City.
And every third Wednesday we'll be there, just like we'll be here every third Tuesday. So keep joining us.
It is super great.
Way better than the first and second Wednesdays. I don't even know what they do, but you know.
I tried to bunch them together so that if I was traveling, I could avoid the block of stuff.
That's good strategery.
I'll be playing in Florida this weekend.
That
you
is
should
not
all
off the Grove Street station.
Pity me. I will be in Florida this weekend.
These
It's
things
better
happen.
than Stanford.
Yeah.
Better than Stanford, exactly. Well, these days I don't know.
That's true.
We will pray for you.
Thank you. All right, you ready?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Tyler, are you ready?
Almost.
Almost. Tyler's almost
Are
ready.
you ready for your close
You got to really focus in on his inner ear.
Going for that in your moment.
Yeah. That's where the good songs come from.
Need to wax. Great. Cool.
You've been out of focus this entire evening. We're
I
finally.
felt that.
You can feel, yeah, we're finally fixing it.
I always have a hard time focusing.
Yeah. Hey, we're golden.
Mm-hmm.
You guys who are streaming get to see the behind the scenes because this will all be edited out.
What?
It's gonna
This-
seem seamless.
It's all gold, Jerry.
I was so unfocused, I forgot to tune. I know the difference between an Irish and a Spanish rose, the green beans and the church clothes, dancing with sangria in your hand. But still I wonder if even Spanish mothers do. Things their kids don't want them to. Things they don't understand. See, all my life I've known Kathleen. Now Catalina's blurred the lines, and I am meeting Catalina, meeting Catalina. Just now meeting Catalina for the first time. Carlos and Catalina, I heard they went out dancing in a storm. That the rain was cold, but the thunder was warm. And there was lightning in their hair. Now it's a calm day in Coruña, and his electric hair is gone. The North Sea winds have blown the years along, but he said we can find her there. He said if you don't know Catalina, you don't know what I mean. You don't know Catalina, oh Catalina. You don't know Kathleen. He looked out across the water as if the tide took her away. The same tide that brought me here today, washed up on this mythic land. The same place where a young girl, wide-eyed and racked with homesick blues, bought her first pair of rope-soled shoes and learned to speak again. See, all my life I've known Kathleen. Now Catalina's blurred the lines, and I am meeting Catalina, meeting Catalina. I am meeting Catalina for the first time.
Nice.
Thank you.
So I want to mention that the next one of these is going to be June 17th, which I actually have a song that is called June 17th. So I'll definitely be playing that one next one. And on the bill is Rachel Sage and Jen Chapin. Harry Chapin's daughter is going to be here. So a really good night of music. So please, everybody come back and come see and tune in. And join us on In the Round on Facebook and Milliron Studios on Facebook. Please tip these folks at Venmo, at In the Round, and at PayPal at Mark Aaron James. And we're going to have you take us home.
Oh, wow.
Everybody give Rob a big hand for joining us this evening.
The pressure. Taking you home.
Robbie! Robbie!
What's that?
Robbie! Take us home!
Oh, sorry. Okay, I gotta do this one. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do this one. It's from my most recent studio album. Was called The American Songbook: Redacted. The colon is punctuation. There's not the word colon in there. But it's the songs inspired by American culture and American history, trying to explain who we are as a people. And it was a little depressing because a lot of American history is depressing. There's a song, I wanted to have an uplifting song in there, like a free to be you and me and up with people kind of vibe. Something, but that also explained at least a small aspect of American culture. And so I wrote this song. It's called Corporations Are People Too.
Oh, good. It's good we get that message out there.
Yes, and it's a very like sunshine pop. So, okay, yeah, the AC, I get it. It's now, I'm ready. All right. So, just try to get this. Anyway, I'll shut up. Corporations are people too. They're just like you and me. They have to keep showing quarterly growth thanks to shareholder primacy. They're always trying to look good to sell themselves to the investor class. And they'll say that they're really from Ireland to avoid paying U.S. tax. Come on, we've all done that, right? Top of the morning to you all. Corporations are people too. They have needs and desires. They just want to have a few good years so they can be acquired. They can enter into contracts, and yes, they can get sued. But then they go bankrupt and kill themselves, and everyone is screwed. Just try collecting that settlement now. It's gonna be tricky. And nothing's more important to a corporate person than their right to political speech. With their millions in undisclosed super PAC funds, they can do things beyond the average citizen's reach. They can muddy the waters of discourse, so they can dirty the water and air. They can buy all the minutes of corporate media, sure, that's totally fair. Corporations are people too, they have First Amendment rights. The Second Amendment should apply to them too, it would help in proxy fights. They can have religion and be extremely devout. And to any law that they think is a demon, they can say, I cast thee out. Because when has nullification of a federal law ever caused a problem before? Except the Civil War. Corporations are people too, they could be your best friend. Just like real people, they'll like you more the more you spend on them. They can do some charity work, they can be patrons of the arts. And just like you, they can get bought out and then sold off for parts. Like that time you woke up in a Juarez bathtub, missing a kidney? What the hell was that? What happened? The end.
What a great ending.
You're booked to play that at the Kennedy Center soon, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I do have an animated video of that, and it's got this guy, but yeah, stickers, more swag. Here, swag.
That's Rob Paravonian, everybody.
Here, swag.
That was Matthew Gronert. That was Amy Engelhardt. Thank you to Evan and Jane for sitting in as pilgrims. My name is Mark Aaron James. You've been watching In the Round at Herald Square. We'll see you next time. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Live long and prosper.
And we're out.
All right.
You're free.